We get calls twice a week on average of people wanting us to take in their wolf or wolf dog. So there are thousands of animals in captivity in need of rescue.
Yeah, so wolf dogs in the past probably decade or so have really exploded in popularity. I think that a lot of wolf dog owners begin extremely well-intentioned. They love their animal that they have raised. That animal is probably very bonded to them. I think it's quite tragic in a lot of cases.
I mean, wolves will almost always inspire an emotional response in people, whether or not, they absolutely love them or generally the other side hates them. And they're either this mystical thing that's like the symbol of nature and strength, or they're the keepers of the gates of hell.
If there's a lot of teeth and a lot of what looks like very scary body language, it's very easy for people who already have a bad impression of wolves to just look at that and go, see, they're savages, I told you. Or on the flip side, for somebody who thinks wolves are just the biggest, most alpha, bad, fierce predator, to look at that and go, oh my God, I want one. It's going to show me its giant teeth.
People react in fear. We destroy what we're afraid of. And by allowing people to come to grip with their fear, they get to see, I think, a sense of empathy and compassion for nature.
A lot of people are very closed off when it comes to the idea of wolves, and mainly it's because they don't understand them. And we've learned it's human nature. What we don't understand, we try to control, and what we can't control, we'll destroy. And so us as the human population almost completely destroyed the wolf population in the lower 48 just because we didn't understand. So being able to understand and being open to the idea of wolves and just getting people to start thinking, I think that's a lot of what Mission Wolf's about. And then the other odd part is they're so close to man's best friend that people are just, they love them so much. We're taught these days, if you love something, go buy it. And people love nature, feel detached from nature, and that's the closest thing they think they can get to nature is go buy a piece of it and buy a wolf dog.
Because we connect on that wild level. And it brings us back to when we were, I don't want to say the word pure because I don't know if that's correct, but when we were true living on the earth and free of all the government restrictions, all the society restrictions, all our own self-imposed restrictions. I would say that the wolf brings out that innate connection that we have to nature that we don't experience elsewhere.
I grew up in the woods. You don't put wildlife in a cage. You don't touch wildlife. Wild is free and independent, and when you try to control it, you destroy it. And there's a lot of people who have grown up in the city that appreciate nature, but they think to own it is how you help it.
And so I think that goes for wolf dogs as well. They're not wolves and they're not dogs, and they're just a different entity of their own.
And that's where we're at right now. 3 million in cages. We can't take in the unwanted ones. We tell people every week, if you can't keep it, kill it. They don't like that. And so the outcome is to kind of, through education, that's why we said education versus extinction, and that was our starting slogan.
We're here to educate the people. I mean, our motto is education versus extinction. So that's one of our big purposes.
I'll keep it going no matter how busy it gets, just so people can watch them, because they are captivating, and hopefully become inspired to care about them and to care about their wild cousins too.
And you can't save the world, but we picked a couple animals and went, okay, we're going to help you, and they helped us. So we say we created a sanctuary to help wolves. And the outcome, how do you help wolves? What's the best way to help nature? One thing, changing human behavior. So I think that's the outcome, is when you let people operate at their own level, we're the most cooperative species. We help each other. We help nature. You see just the glorious side of humans out here.